Hello, Sportscasters Talent Agency of America. My name is Alex Faust, and I'm a junior economics and political science dual major here at Northeastern University in Boston. I'm expecting to graduate in May of 2012, and I'm the sports director here at the campus radio station WRBB-FM. The following are a couple of samples of my work with the station this past year.
24 for 157 on the power play. They lose the draw to start the power play from the Eagles zone, and the Eagles send it all the way down. Anthony Bizzetto to start it forward for the Huskies. Was going to send it for Wade McLeod, but he was offside, had a tag up. Eagles easily clear all the way down. So 20 seconds elapse. 2 tries from the Huskies, easily cleared out by the Eagles. Here's McNeely. Near side, gains the zone. McNeely tried to sweep it forward for McLeod. Couldn't handle it. Gets dumped back up top for Bizzetto. Top of the slot now Reed. Near side circle. Silva can't handle it. Lets it dribble down for McNeely. Pressed into the boards there by Shea. Great play on the back check. Rather, this is Way who was able to take it away and feed it to Shea in neutral ice. Barry Almeida skating in. Almeida taking off the puck. And the Huskies will skate forward the other direction. 3:35 left to go in the opening period. Huskies trail 1-0. Here's Pym. Tried to skate in, tried to send a pass to the far side. Eagles got in the way of it. A bad pass really to no one. And they clear it all the way down. A minute left to go on the Tommy Cross penalty. And the Huskies will start forward once again. This is Braden Pym, near side. Gains the line. Pym sends that one all the way down. Carey to meet it. Try to throw it around the boards. Kept in, though, by Eibler, right point. Eibler, cross ice to Alexiak, who scored the game winner on Friday. Alexiak at the left point. Alexiak to the near side. Hash marks and Daniels. Daniels feeds it in the corner for Vermish on the cycle. Back up top, Alexiak held on a shot. Here's Eibler. Wrist shot. Score! Luke Eibler! The Huskies tie it up 1-1. 2:56 left to go in the first on a power play goal.
Fantastic puck movement, Alex, at the blue line. Alexiak and Eibler scooting it around there using Justin Daniels at the top of the circle. And that was just an accurate wrist shot. Eibler beat Muse over the top of his left shoulder. Straight across. Nobody deflected, I don't think. Maybe Justin Daniels in front as we get a look at the replay. But looked like Luke Eibler all day. And his second goal of the season comes in timely fashion for Northeastern.
And guys, I just want to mention that is the first power play goal that BC has allowed in their last 23 attempts. So a great feat for Luke Eibler getting Northeastern on the board right now.
And Luke Eibler, who had an assist Friday night at UMass Lowell. That was his first point in 8 games. And so he scores the goal here in the first period to tie it up 1-1. We have a little bit of a scrum break up here in neutral ice as a stick was lost right off the draw. 2:51 left to go in the first period. We have a tie score here at the TD Garden.
We're going to see penalties here to BC and Northeastern.
Yeah, and this makes sense off the draw.
BC with the parade to the box here. Whitney
2 men are going to go
and in. Gibbons and Rolick is who goes in for Northeastern.
This might be a Husky power play.
I have no idea what the heck happened. They dropped the puck.
It was right off the draw.
Right off the draw.
Saw a stick go flying.
And it's going to be a Northeastern power play if we're correct here. There's 2 guys in the penalty box. Just want to reset here, Alex. Eibler gets the goal from Alexiak and Vermish.
I see what happened. You had Whitney hooking Robbie Vrolick right off the draw. And you'll see it here on the replay. They have the draw.
Well, you won't see it, but we will.
Gibbons wins it. And there's Whitney hooking Robbie Vrolick right off the draw. Vrolick retaliates by whacking Whitney.
So why Gibbons in the box,
Gibbons
I have no idea.
Goes in afterwards.
But the Huskies are going to go back on the power play after just registering a power play goal just a few seconds ago, as it was Luke Eibler who got the goal. And Alex, just a quick note about Luke Eibler. He's been sporting a very interesting and curious mustache as of late. So maybe it's bringing him some good luck here in the B-Pot.
Silva on the draw for the Huskies. Take it against Kevin Hayes. Face-off, one back by the Huskies. McNeely up to the right point, and Reed. Reed sends it down low. McNeely lets it go around the boards to Silva near side. Back to McNeely behind the net. Finds McLeod. Right circle up top. Reed, one-time shot. Blocker save by Muse as it just dribbled wide. And the Eagles clear the zone here. Here's Chris Kreider turning on the Jets, chasing the puck in the Huskies zone. Knocks Reed into the boards. That'll be a penalty against the Eagles as they touch up. The Huskies will have a minute 37 of 5-on-3 as Kreider, trying to be aggressive on the forecheck, was a little bit too aggressive, knocked Reed into the boards, and he'll be going to the box.
Well, a little frustration there for Kreider as he tried to beat Reed. Reed able to beat him, and Kreider that's going to be a boarding right there.
Yep.
See, plowed right into the boards, knocked Potato over. BC now with 3 players in the penalty box and a golden opportunity for Northeastern here. The 5-on-3 for, as you said, Alex, 1:37 left. There's 2:27 left in this first period, and all kinds of momentum changes here.
Yeah.
As Northeastern out-hustles Kreider, and they draw the penalty.
It's tied up 1-1. We'll see if the Huskies can take advantage of it, as they'll have at least 2 minutes here with the man advantage. Huskies win the faceoff draw up top. We're going to have a call
penalty
right off the bat, and this is going to be to Steve Silva, I do believe. Yeah, it'll be Silva, who it looked like right off the draw hooked his man down, and so that quickly nullifies the 5-on-3. And we've seen this before. The Huskies get the advantage and then quickly throw it away.
Yeah, and just to get you up to speed once again, we saw Joe Whitney go to the box for roughing after the Eibler goal. He's the guy who made the penalty. Then Robbie Vrolik also for roughing. Gibbons got hitting after the whistle. Kreider boarding, and now Silva hooking.
Leads the team in penalty minutes, including 3 misconducts this year. It's still a Husky power play for the next minute 28. It's 4-on-3 as the Huskies skate in with Anthony Bizzetto. Feeds it up top for Brody Reed with some space on the 4-on-3. Held on a shot across McLeod. Big shot saved by Muse. Rebound on the far side. Eagles try to sweep it out. Reed keeps it in. Right side. Anthony Bizzetto, top of the slot. He tees up. Look for the deflection on McNeely. Couldn't get it though. McNeely bounces it off the near side boards. Bizzetto. Minute 6 left to go on the 4-on-3. Here's Reed holding on a shot. Across to McLeod. Right circle. McLeod skating in. McLeod stick handling. McLeod across. Reed. One-timer scores! Brody Reed. One-timer for the left circle. And the Huskies take the lead 2-1 with a minute 48 left to go in the first.
That's becoming a patented play for the Huskies on the power play, Alex. A lot of room as it was 4-on-3. Wade McLeod sets up Brody Reed for that one-timer on the left side of the net, and he beats Muse cleanly. Great pass by McLeod. He waited, and at the perfect time found the opening, and Reed banged it home right past Muse. Muse wasn't even able to get over as Reed just unleashed a big slap shot. And Alex, that whole play was set up by Reed with a great keep-in at the blue line as it almost went out of the zone. He was able to control it. They got it back to him, and he was able to finish it. Brody Reed, in the last 14 games, 5 goals and 7 assists.
Huskies take their first lead in a Bean Pot Championship game since 2002, when they went up 3-2 over Boston University late in the second period there. As they have the lead here with less than 2 minutes to go in the opening period. A minute 17 of 4-on-4, and then there'll be a 3-second Boston College power play. McLaughlin wins the draw, skates forward near side, upended at the line. Eagles take away the puck, and they'll try to clear the zone here. It'll be Patrick Way. Way from the near side hash marks. Leaves it up there for Tommy Cross. Eagles clear their zone. To the far side, Cam Atkinson skates in. Atkinson poke checked away by Drew Daniels, but it comes free in the far side boards. It's a Shea back there. Or rather, this is Barry Almeida who skated on. Almeida feeds it off the near side boards to Way. Keeps it in right side. Feeds it to Almeida there. Fourth line winger. Try to get it free for Atkinson. Atkinson lost it from Drew Daniels, who poke checked it away yet again. Minute left to go in the first period. Here's Quayler, neutral ice, try to deke around Way as Cross will skate in on the right side. Looks for help. He's got reinforcements skating in, but he decides to take a shot onto net. Rawlings with an easy glove save. 47.8 seconds left to go in the opening period. 21 seconds left on the 4-on-4. The Huskies have a 2-1 lead. Huskies up by 2, 29-27. Allen spins away from trouble on the left wing. Allen into the paint now. Back up top, Bigby. Thought about a 3, now brings it to the right wing. Bounce pass inside Black. Off the glass, no good. Rebound down to Pearson. Fights off a couple of defenders. Pearson tried to put it up the glass. Black with a rebound, puts it up and in. And he goes down hard onto the floor. Spins around in pain. Almost grabs his left knee in a little bit of pain as he tries to reset his footing here. 31-27. Huskies with a lead, and Black having trouble even putting one foot in front of the other here as he came down awkwardly on that left leg, and Black will sub out of the game. Remember, tweaked that leg against Southern Illinois on the road, but returned to that game a few minutes later. So they'll work on it on the bench, and we'll see when Black can get back in, if he can get back in this game.
Looks like something he may just be able to walk off. We'll see what he does over on the sidelines with Art Horn, the strength and conditioning coach.
Couple substitutions for the Aggies as they put Green back out there on the floor. They get the bounce pass down low to Wesley. Back up top. Now they bring it back down low to Wesley as he goes up for the layup. And Wesley was fouled as he went there. 16:47 left to go in the second half. Wesley will be going to the line for 2 shots.
Ty Wesley really not somebody that's been all that big of a factor in this game so far. One of the best players on the team. He leads the scoring at 17.8 points a game, also 7 rebounds. Best field goal percentage shooter on the team.
As he knocks down the first.
Hasn't really played all that much of a role so far tonight.
Bigby tagged with the foul. That's his 3rd personal. Wesley can't get the second to fall, and Bates comes down with a rebound. Huskies again in transition, sprinting back up the other way. It's Bigby crossing over from right to left. Bigby now in the left lane. Can't find any open looks there. He'll try to find help. He has it in Joel Smith in the left wing. Driving towards the paint, kicks it back up top. Allen, who slows it down with 19 seconds left in the shot clock. Allen pointing where he wants the high screen from Bates. Didn't get it. Allen will try once again. Right lane. Allen along the baseline. Kicks it out. Joel Smith for 3. Got it! Joel Smith knocks it down for 3. And the Huskies have a 6-point lead.
Very good ball movement all night for the Huskies. Move the ball around. Don't take shots if they're not good shots. Found Joel Smith right there on the wing. Great shot. Open 3. And he gives the Huskies a 6-point lead.
Williams is subbed back into the game. Gets that to Green on the left wing. Green, top of the key, knocks down that 3-pointer. They're going to call it for 2 as his right foot was just on the 3-point arc. So it's a 2-pointer for Green, bringing the Aggies back within 4. Allen resetting the offense. He'll take that one for 3, and that's well short. Rebound down to Williams. And the Aggies look to press here. This is Green on the left side, sprinting up, now slows it up in the left corner. Has that bounce pass along the baseline to Wesley. Wesley, great feed down low. Jardine on the back door, puts it up and in. 15:31 left to go in the second half. And the Aggies have cut it back down to 2 as they get on their feet once again here at the Smith Spectrum. Allen on the right wing, calls out a play. Looks for help. He's going to find it with Joel Smith. Bounce pass to Smith at the top of the key. Leaves it off for Marshavelski now at the top of the key. He has the ball popped away from his hands, and the Aggies have it with a chance to tie or take the lead. It's Wesley on the right side. Dumps it off for Newbold for 3. That one's well short. Rebound bounced around. Marshavelski had that in and out of his hands. Bates is there, though, to pick it up. And the Huskies will try to slow this down with Chasen Allen leading the offense once again. Smith now, top of the key. Points for the high screen from Bates. Smith dumps it off to the left corner for Bigby for 3. He's got it! Alwayne Bigby for 3, and the Huskies have a 5-point lead, 37-32, 14:35 left in the second half.
Bigby not really much of a 3-point shooter. Don't often see him taking those long shots.
1 for 3 so far on the season, so you're right, he hasn't taken that many. It's Williams on the left side, driving into the paint now. Williams with the layup, bounces off the rim, rebound down to Bates. And the Huskies look to extend this lead. 5 points is their largest lead of the game. Smith gets the high screen from Marshavelski, curls around to the right side for Bigby, back over for Smith, still on the right wing. Now top of the key, Allen. Lob pass inside for Marshavelski at the left elbow. Marshavelski backed up top for Bigby. Pull-up jumper for Bigby, well short. Rebound easily corralled by Brian Green. And Green again in transition, trying to sprint the other way. Dumps that off in the left corner for Pooh Williams. He'll slow it up now, trying to pass it inside. It's blocked by Joel Smith. Smith gets it out of bounds. And so the possession will go back to Utah State. Bill Cohen wanted a double dribble on that, and he's not going to get it though. So 13:41 left to go in the second half. We have a timeout here on the floor. Huskies have the lead, 37-32. We'll take a 60-second break and return to the Smith Spectrum right after this. You're listening to Northeastern Basketball exclusively on your home for Huskies Sports, 104.9 WRBB. Back here in Logan, Utah, Huskies hold the 5-point lead over the Utah State Aggies, 37-32. Northeastern Basketball here on WRBB. Alex Faust alongside Andy Town with you here at the Smith Spectrum in Logan, Utah. Just pouring over some of these numbers in the break, Andy. Impressive numbers shooting for the Huskies. 60% from behind the arc. And Utah State on the other side of it held to just 32% from the field.
And that includes 3 for 4 from Joel Smith for the Huskies. He's also taken 2 shots from inside the arc, making him 3 for 6 overall.
Aggies inbound from the far sideline. Get that to Wesley on the far side. Now Williams. Williams looking for options top of the key. Bounce pass over to Wesley at the right elbow. Wesley spinning around for Marshavelsky. Can't get the layup to fall. Here come the Huskies with Jonathan Lee in transition, but Lee slows it up on that far sideline. It's Lee, Allen, Bates, Smith, and Marshavelsky out there for the Huskies. It is Wesley, Jardine, Williams, Payne, and Green out there for the Aggies. Pass to the near wing for Bigby. Back up top, Smith now leaves it off for Allen, trying to drive inside, kicks it out, Smith for three, got it! Joel Smith knocks down another one. The Huskies lead by 8.
4 for 5 for Joel Smith from 3 so far this evening. Very good game for him. Already into double figures. That puts him at 12 points.
Huskies extend the lead. Here's Green for 2. Pull-up jumper, no good. Jardine tries to come down with a rebound, but Smith gets there first. So all of a sudden, the Huskies on a 6-0 run. Lob pass inside, Marshavelsky back to Allen in the left wing. Allen double-teamed. Allen spins around the double team, gets the floater. Can't get it to fall, though. Rebound is fought for by both sides. Finally, out of the pile comes Ty Wesley. Gets it up to Payne now. Payne, left wing, driving towards the lane. He'll put that in, and the foul. Joel Smith called for the foul on that, as Payne, with a great run up the right sideline, cut back to the left.
Good afternoon. It's 3 o'clock, and I'm Alex Faust. Here's what's happening. Men's hockey returns to the ice tonight, fresh off a weekend sweep of the UMass Minutemen. Tonight, the Huskies host Boston College as the team looks for its 5th straight win. We'll have live coverage here on WRVB beginning at 6:50 p.m. with Keith Levon and Peter Martin. Men's basketball looks to build some momentum after a big come-from-behind win over UNC Wilmington on Tuesday. Tomorrow, they host Louisiana Tech as a part of the ESPNU Bracket Buster, and the game will be televised on ESPN2. Of course, WRVV will have live coverage there beginning at 12:45 p.m. Jason Levine, Will Clayman, and Kanani Stevens will be there. Women's hockey now sits in 4th place, tied for 4th place, that is, in Hockey East after being swept by Boston University last weekend. The Huskies have clinched a playoff spot, but they play for critical playoff seeding when they face off against UConn in a home-at-home series Saturday and Sunday. Finally, women's basketball beat UNC Wilmington on Thursday. They face Georgia State on Sunday. That's what's happening with reports every 30 minutes. I'm Alex Faust, and that's the Hot Wire.
Live from the WRBB World Headquarters in downtown Boston, this is the Dog Pound Sports Sound. You can call the Dog Pound Sports Sound from anywhere in America. 617-373-2658. You can send the Dog Pound Sports Sound an email, dogpoundsportsound@gmail.com. From Studio A, it's the Dog Pound Sports Sound.
What is up, Boston? It's Friday afternoon. You know what that means. Time for 3 solid hours of Northeastern sports talk here on the radio. It's the Dog Pound Sports Sound here on WRBB. You can jump aboard as well. Give us your thoughts. Give us your opinions. Call it in. 617-373-2658. You can instant message us. WRBB Radio on AOL Instant Messenger is our screen name. Lots of stuff to cover here this weekend. And if you are not excited for the stuff going on this weekend, you may need to check your pulse to see if you are alive, because this is a huge weekend for Northeastern sports. There's no way around it. Everything is going on here this weekend that you could ask for. National TV, sold-out games, fan buzz about the team. Oh, yeah, and we got a rivalry game coming up here tonight, Northeastern against Boston College. That should be a fun one from Matthews Arena. A lot of people looking forward to that. A lot of people lined up for tickets earlier in the week to get to it. And so much to cover here in the Dog Pound Sports Sound here today. Obviously, we have the hockey game tonight. Basketball tomorrow against Louisiana Tech. The bracket buster matchup for the first time in 2 years. It is being held at Matthews Arena. So for the first time in a while, fans actually have a chance to check out and see teams from around the nation. And guess what? It's going to be on national TV, too. That's been just the biggest thing that so many basketball fans have been looking forward to here, is that this game will be on ESPN2. They get to show off
off their school, show off the arena, and show off what great fans they are going out to the arena on Saturday afternoon. Also, we're going to be talking to Jonathan Raymond from the Huntington News, who wrote a very interesting story in the Huntington News, something that we brought up last week here on WRBB about how the Boston Herald has stopped covering Northeastern athletics. We'll talk to John as he was able to get a few more insights from parties involved in that controversy going on. We'll talk to him in our 4:30 half hour coming up here in the Dog Pound Sports. And we'll also have Jason Levine and Will Clayman coming up in our 5 o'clock hour. They'll be talking basketball. We'll have Andrew Parente on the horn, Keith Levon, Jared Shaffrin, and a whole slew of others stopping by in just a bit. But first, let's start with Northeastern hockey. They play Boston College here tonight. Going to be a huge matchup at the arena. Advanced sellout for this game. First time they've done that since the Huskies faced Boston University. And as I welcome in Keith Levon here, Keith, you're going to be calling the game tonight here on WRBB. There's a buzz around this team, much like we felt back in November when the Huskies hosted Boston University. They were lining up for tickets, and while not all of them have been claimed, certainly there's a lot of interest after this team swept UMass. They're on a 4-game winning streak and playing the best hockey they've played all season.
Oh, yeah, they've been playing real good hockey as of late. I'm sorry I'm late, Alex. My
Right.
shower took a little longer.
Your shower took a little. That's fine.
And I'm really not that late. Less than 10 minutes.
Jared's later than you are.
But yeah, this is a real big game, and the reason, obviously anytime you play BC or BU, the interest always goes up a little bit. The interest level is always higher whenever you play one of those two teams, and also the way Northeastern's been playing as of late. This is the best hockey they've been playing in a long time. They are actually looking good. The defense has been there. They're still struggling to score goals a little bit, but the defense has been really, really good for the Huskies, and if they can hold this Boston College team to 1 or 2 goals, I certainly think they can hang in this game.
Yeah, I think that's probably the key more than anything else, is that on this winning streak, it hasn't necessarily been the offense, even though we've seen them explode, and you can look at the box score and say what they did against Harvard, what they did against Merrimack, and against UMass last Saturday night. But as much as the offense has been churning at its greatest clip all year, I really think that this whole stretch has been defined by the solid defensive play. You could go back to Saturday night and see how many opportunities were being fed onto Chris Rawlings, how many of them he bobbled right in front of his net, and just saw how the defense swept them away and kept them out of trouble for most of that game until it got sort of a little bit chippy late in that game.
Well, and a lot of their offensive opportunities have come after good defensive stops.
Yep.
They get a good clear out. They're breaking the puck out of their own zone really well right now. So things like that help make your offense better when you can get the when you can get the puck out of your own zone effectively. That's something that when Northeastern struggled with, the team struggled, and that's just true with any hockey team. When you struggle getting the puck out of your own zone, you're going to struggle in all facets of the game. But right now, the Huskies have done a lot better breaking the puck out of their own zone, and you got to be happy with what you're seeing out of this team right now. And it all starts with that defensive core. Guys like Jake Newton are really coming into his own. Mike Hukin, Jim Driscoll, all these guys are playing as well as they have to play for this team to be strong.
Yeah, and for Northeastern, you mentioned Jake Newton, probably the best offensive defenseman we've seen come through Northeastern in quite some time, really since the arrival of David Strathman here. He's been solid from the blue line all season
he's
long.
Much more in the Steve Bernstill mold for some of you people who have been following this team for a couple years now. David Strathman is just as good offensively, but it's a different kind. He's an end-to-end rusher. He cuts in a lot. And Jake Newton, while he has those assets as well,